Welcome to the WBC arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. He threw a punch and just got countered. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Robinson! Robinson! Goes to the canvas! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
You'd like to see more jabs. Robinson hit hard. Sugar Ray is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we continue.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And there's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. The counter punching. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good counter punching. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. motion just got countered. They can't get out of the way of that straight. This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of... A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
How about that time counter shot? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Right uppercut just off target. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They exchange punches. A lot of effort being exerted here. They figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The stamina is off the charts. That left hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good.
Round 8, and we're off again. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, The ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good fight so far. Whoa, wait a minute! Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. I don't believe it! One of the all-time greats, Robinson goes down! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.